The use of fur in fashion is really something of a bygone era. It's not luxurious, it's not good for animal welfare, and it's not good for the environment. And the sooner we can get people to realize that, retailers to stop selling it, designers to stop using it, and people to stop buying it, the better off animals and the environment will be.
Hugo Boss is saying they're not going to use fur. All these people are saying they're not going to use fur. What do you make of this?
I think everyone has a choice. I always tell everyone, we live in America, and we live here in a country to be able to make our personal choices. And if they choose not to do that, there are 10 other designers who are using it.
I just wish that all the designers would reconsider. There's such great Italian fake fur. There's such great Japanese fake fur. So much beautiful fake fur. And the suffering that it causes and it's just so much.
Perry Lux is out of Washington, D.C. We have been doing this since 2004, and we're all about fun, fashion, and unusual pieces that you wouldn't necessarily see anywhere else.
Well, I think the fact that there are some designers that stubbornly continue to use fur in their fashion designs just shows nothing more than stubbornness. It's just a lack of interest in expanding their horizons. Maybe it's a lack of creativity trying to use faux fur or other products in the place of fur, and that kind of stubbornness and lack of creativity leads to animal suffering around the world, and obviously Born Free wants to stop that.
For those who oppose fur, would you ever consider designing with faux fur?
I do have a faux fur collection, which I feature on QVC. I think, today's world, many designers are using both real fur and faux fur. So I think people have options and choices, and I think that's what makes, it great. And many women are wearing both.
So we have a variety. We use, our line is everything from rabbit to fox, raccoon. It's all responsibly farmed, just like the salmon that we eat and the meat that we eat. It's all responsible and regulated. Well, in terms of negativity, we like to remind people that fashion and fur is green. It really is one of the oldest businesses in fashion.
Creative people usually look inside their hearts of how to get to be creative in the first place, isn't it? Because they're connected. And when you're connected, then you don't want to cause that much harm.
Well, to those who suggest that somehow fur farming or trapping of wild animals for fur or creating fur designs is a way of life or a way of generating a living, I would simply say the facts suggest otherwise. Most people who do trapping for fur in this country, in America for example, are doing it as recreation, they're doing it as sport, and they're actually only selling the furs as a byproduct of that somehow entertaining enterprise for themselves. And fur farming, even though it may be an industry in and of itself, we have to remember is not only a cruel industry, but it's also an industry that's an incredibly environmentally degrading one.